Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be sharing how to create a very simple geography unit study for your elementary child. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm a homeschool mama to 2 kiddos and all my videos are about homeschooling, so make sure you hit the notification bell so you stick around for all my homeschooling videos. So today I want to share how to create a very simple geography unit for your elementary kid. So we started this school year. I wasn't even thinking about doing, geography, and then I realized, oh, my son doesn't even know what the continents are. He has a hard time, figure out, oh, what's the state, where do we live, the country. So I decided, okay, we need to do some, geography, so he can learn more about where we live. He can learn the continents in just a quick broad overview, and we're just going through the continents so he can identify them and where they are and just learn a little bit about them. And as we go through our years, it's only second grade, then we can just learn a little bit more. So I decided, okay, so we're going to do some geography. So I just want to share some of the things that I'm using, very simple for my son. If you have heard me, talk about him before, we need simple. We cannot. It's hard for us to do things that take a long time. It has to be very simple, to the point, short activity. Let's go. So I just want to share what I'm doing, I think, and some of the resources and where I'm finding the videos and everything. So one of the first things that I did, I seen this, before on Pinterest. So I found a free, I can't remember exactly where I found this one, but we did this first. So he has an idea. He doesn't have an idea like what the country, where do we live, is the country, he didn't understand. So I found one of these, printables, and I cut them up, and then we went over. So we looked at our planet. Okay, so this is our planet. I found some pictures, and so okay, so this is our planet. So he understands. He knows this is planet Earth. Then we looked. Okay, so this is our continent. We live in this continent. We live in the continent of North America. But what country? So we have a map of the United States. So this is the country we live at. And then we put our state, our city, show that, and then our street. Won't be showing that, but and then he drew a picture of our home. So he has more of a idea, because I felt, oh my goodness, he has second grade, he has no concept. So this is really good, and we once in a while I'll bring it out and we'll review. Okay, so what's the name of our planet? What's the name of our country, of our continent? So this is a great way to kind of start your unit. So I found this books, all these are, library books. I'm missing the one for Antarctica because we already did that one and I returned it. But it's just a quick, simple read. You can read in one day, introducing the continent. So introducing South America, you go over a little bit about their geography, the population, some of the important things or the important places in the, okay. And then we go through these books, the animals, the plants, the weather, just simple things for each continent, okay? And we read it and we just kind of go over it so your child can learn a little bit more about each one. So I got introducing Africa, introducing Asia, Europe, and Australia, and North America. Okay, and we already did Antarctica, and I already returned it to the library. But these are great books. This goes Heinemann First Library, and these are books that you can read to your child, or they can help you read. So, my son is able to read this. So we just go over over these books. Very simple. And what I also did, I said, okay, let me find books that go with each continent. If you have, some kids might be able to sit down and read tons of books. I picked 2 books per a continent, and and I went and got it from the library. I went to Pinterest and I looked, okay, picture books for Australia, and I found a couple, the ones that they had listed, I tried to find 2. Hopefully, they had in the library. So for each one, I did 2. you know your child, if you have the time and you can sit and read all these picture books with your kids, you can get tons of picture books per continent. But I got 2. So we read this, and then we read 1 or 2 picture books that either has it talks more about the continent, or it takes place in the continent. Just kind of just have a little bit of something extra. I don't have the books here with me, but go ahead, you can go into Pinterest, and that's what I did. And I looked and I researched, and I found some books in the library. And another thing I did, let me show you. So for each continent, I made a little fact book for him, and I went in Canva and I just created a very simple, because I am not very creative. I'm not good at making worksheets or anything, but I went into Canva and I created a fact sheet for each continent. So we put, very simple. We put the, population, the climate, an animal from the country, and then write one fact that he remembers from when we read that book. Okay, and also we watch a video. So we have that one, and then we've done Antarctica and Australia, and all the sheets look exactly the same, but I want to show the ones that he has done. So this is also great practice for them to practice their handwriting and their writing. So this is, I made a continent fact book that we're gonna finish up. We already have done, so we're gonna go through it as we go through the continents. I found also in YouTube the Nat Geo Kids channel has a video for each continent, short video. All of them are less than 3 minutes. It gives you a quick overview of the continent. Of course, National Geographic, so they're beautifully done. So go ahead, and you can also check those out already. Put them on the playlist, and we've seen the one for Australia and Antarctica, and then we're gonna watch the rest of them. So they're all there, short videos for my child. And short, if you have a child that can sit for more, they find something that's a little bit longer. But 2-minute video, that's all we're doing. And also, we're gonna start. We didn't do it for Antarctica, but we're gonna start actually tomorrow to kind of finish our Australia. So we're gonna do a very simple art project. So for Australia, we're gonna do dot art. And so we're gonna, since tomorrow's Valentine's Day, so we're gonna do something Valentine's Day related with dot art, maybe a heart, something simple. So that's something else that I'm gonna add. I didn't do it for the first continent, but I'm gonna add it from now on, and just do a quick simple art art activity to go with the continent. Okay, so these are my simple things to start to do a geography unit with your elementary kid. So this is more for lower elementary. My idea is very simple, as you can see, for your kid with ADHD. Also, like I shared, he has autism, so he needs things that are going to keep him, that are going to be short, and keep him engaged for that amount of time. So get books from the library, get some books about the continent, simple books, watch videos, do an art project, and do some type of fact book. I remember when my daughter, when we started, I think that was our first year of homeschooling, we were doing geography, and we did a book with all the animals for each of the continents. So she did a little book for each continent. She did an animal, she drew 1 or 2 animals per continent. So you can do something like that too. But we decided to do a fact book, but we also do a picture. So you can do whatever you want. You can ask them to write 1 fact or anything. It doesn't have to be like this. Just do whatever works best for your child. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any other resources that you use for geography, please let me know. We also have some games I forgot to share. We have, I can't remember the name, but it's from Byron's game. It's a continent game. We've been playing that game for a while. So that's I can't remember the name of it. And you can also, there's a sequence game that's about the states and scramble the states, but that's more for the United States. But I will put the name of that Byron's game. I can't remember. It's a great game we play all the time, and I can't remember on the top of my head, but I will put it in the link below, so you can if you're looking for games to play to practice geography. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video.